Next big matchup, Saturday Night Football. We got the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson, fresh off their win against the Tennessee Titans, going up against Josh Allen in the snow in Buffalo. 40% chance of snow in Buffalo on that night. Looks like they're going to have about an inch is what they're expecting. So, Lamar Jackson has never played in the snow before. He's barely even seen snow before, according to him. So, he's a Miami kid, so he doesn't get, they don't get snow down there. Big shout out to Johnny in Miami right now. Andrew, what do you see happening if it does snow? If we're getting about an inch of snow, we know that Lamar Jackson, he's someone who already has, struggles a little bit in the elements as far as throwing the football. And we also know Josh Allen doesn't have that problem. The dude's got a cannon of an arm. He can slice it through the snow. What do you see happening in this game?
This is one of those games where it's messed up because the first thing people are going to tell you is when it snows, you want to run the fucking ball. You just want to pound it because it's cold. Nobody wants to tackle when it's cold. The only problem is when you got a quarterback who's not used to playing in the elements, who has shown historically to not do well in the elements. He did have a big win last week, but that was in Tennessee, dude. That's not Buffalo. And you just alluded to it, dude. Josh Allen has a cannon, might have a stronger arm than Mahomes for all we know, and he's used to playing in the elements. So
it's not might, he does. I'm sorry, I love Pat Mahomes.
If they had a throw off, I think Josh Allen beats him.
No disrespect to Pat Mahomes whatsoever. I've seen them both throw a ball in college. I saw Mahomes at Texas Tech, and I saw Josh Allen at Wyoming. There's a reason why Josh Allen only completed like 55% of his passes at Wyoming. Two reasons. He didn't have receivers to throw to. And two, a lot of those balls he just kind of chucked deep, and he would be throwing them consistently just with a flick of his wrist 80 yards downfield.
On the run. He was on the run, too.
Yeah.
So like about to get sacked and just let me get rid of this shit.
Yeah, Josh Allen definitely has, well, not definitely. I think it's close, but I would say he has a stronger arm. But it's going to be interesting this weekend. Again, Lamar, Miami kid, hasn't played in the snow before, but oddly enough, I do think that it's going to play to his advantage because what it's going to allow for is, hear me out on this. Hear me out. I know Buffalo's used to playing in the snow. What it's going to allow for, I think, is for Lamar and the receivers especially to kind of play backyard football, which is when Lamar is at his best. When the play breaks down, Lamar, and he needs to play like backyard football like he's playing in the streets, that's what he does. That's what he did on that run against the Titans. We saw that. And what happens is the defense in these snow games, we know the defense always is on the wrong footing. They're always have their backs up against the wall because you don't know where the ball is going. Only the receivers do. So I think it's not going to be as bad as people think. And are the Ravens going to be leaning on the run? Yes. Is Buffalo a below average run defense team? Yes. So I don't think it's going to be as big of a problem. They're probably not going to throw it as much. You're going to see Mark Andrews, if anything, have a lot more targets rather than people like Marquise Hollywood Brown. That's probably going to be true. But I think Lamar's going to be fun. They're going to use him on a lot of rollouts. They're going to use him in the way they should and increase his chances to be good. That's what they're going to do. That Ravens defense, again, stout. And Marlon Humphrey just came off one of the worst games of his career that I've ever seen. I don't think we're going to be seeing the same performance like we did last week. I think Humphrey is going to be motivated. They're probably going to line him up with Stephon Diggs, and that's going to be a matchup I'm going to be really interested in watching. That Stephon Diggs, Marlon Humphrey matchup, because that's honestly probably best cornerback wide receiver or most underrated cornerback wide receiver matchup in the entire playoffs. Think about it.
You're sleeping on AJ Brown, but okay, he'll be the best one day, just not today.
No. I'm saying underrated in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, you're sleeping on AJ Brown, but okay.
I'm not sleeping on AJ Brown. I'm not.
He'll be the best one day. He'll be the best one day, just not today.
All right.
I just don't see it, man. I mean, this has been Buffalo's year, man. I mean, the Ravens have a good run defense, but Buffalo is not really, they can be a methodical team. It's just, dude, I think Josh Allen is just rolling right now. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm a Titans fan, but I mean this wholeheartedly. I'm a realist, dude. Ryan Tannehill, Josh Allen, there is no comparison between those two. It is
Zero. But
yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, yeah, but again,
And you also have to take into account. I know what you're saying too about
Ravens have one of the best secondaries in the league, though.
Dude, but you're sleeping on their defense. By the way, our defense held you guys to 20 points.
I'm not sleeping on their defense.
Dude,
I'm not sleeping on their defense.
Our defense held you guys to 20
I'm sleeping
points,
on their run
and
defense,
our defense,
which is statistically one of the below average in the NFL. That's what I'm sleeping on. I'm not sleeping on their pass defense. Their pass defense is good. Tre'Davious White is a top 10 quarterback. And
I think they actually have a better run defense than we have. Mind you, you know our defense might be next to the Jets, or I forgot who was the worst defense in the NFL, but I think Tennessee actually had like the 30th or 31st ranked defense in the entire NFL. So yeah, that you gotta contend with that too. Listen, man, I'm pulling for Lamar. I've wanted to see Lamar succeed since he came into the league this weekend. It's going to be Buffalo, Kansas City for the AFC Championship.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. For more content, please hit that notification bell, comment, subscribe, and everything like that. And just remember, keep it real.